There is nothing easy about being a Jedi.
ILM partnered with Tippett Studio to create a three-dimensional LG billboard for Ahsoka.
We did the two previous billboards, Book of Boba Fett, and then the Vader billboard for Kenobi.
At this point, it's like we know the medium, we know what we can and we can't do.
So we start with these storyboards, and then we present them to the filmmakers to make sure what we're creating for the billboard is in line with the show.
Ahsoka is iconic. Lowering the hood and showing the Leku.
She wields her sabers differently from everybody else.
You know exactly who that character is.
We're in the business where visual is paramount, and we need to be able to see what we're doing.
ILM and Tippett use LG OLED monitors throughout our visual effects and post-production processes.
You want to trick the eye. You want to give the feeling like you're looking into the space. And so framing is a huge part of it. The bottom level and the two sides.
One of the things we did to the platform is it might look like it's flat, but it's actually tapered, so that when our sabers go out, the light spills over the edge.
It allows us to bring the exterior New York, lighting into the shot.
The star map is a very important feature from the show, so we really wanted to feature that in the billboard as well.
We work really hard to create depth, to have images that either come off the screen or going back in space.
We had the sky moving and the clouds were layered so that you felt them kind of going off to infinity.
Because it's so huge, in the middle of Times Square, we have to have enough space, enough depth of field. People feel that. If somebody's going like this, we know we've done the right thing.
With all of our teams working together across the country and around the world, it's very important and very helpful that the LG monitors allow us to know that what we're seeing on each screen in each location is exactly the same, down to the very pixel.
It's been 10 years since the first OLED came out, and it's amazing to see how much it's evolved.
The very bright, intense whites in Ahsoka's lightsabers. It's just so important that they come across, and the OLED displays really lend themselves to that.
It's like nothing I have ever seen. The wider viewing angle, the richness of the blacks.
Detail is unbelievable. When we're making the shots here in the studio, we know that it's going to translate exactly how we want it to look.
The Times Square billboard allows fans to engage in a new way with Ahsoka.
Knowing that it's going to be in Times Square in a huge format, that is the most exciting part.